entire family. We are a financial, none of us knew each other before now, but we have come together to create an entire empire. Y'all, we finna bring back Black Wall Street. That's what I'm talking about. Bring back Black Wall Street. If you don't know what it is, y'all need to look it up. Y'all need to look that up for real. That story is amazing. Later.
Woo. Yes. Woo. Yeah, y'all know we get hyped on here. Y'all know we do. Y'all know we do. That's how we do it. And then think about this. Okay, Mr. Kimbrough said that they don't teach us how to be wealthy in school. They don't teach us how to be entrepreneurs. So many, and hear me out, hear me out. I am not downing education. I am not talking, not at all, not at all. Get your education. You know, we believe in education here. But my question is this: why are we going to college to learn how to be multimillionaires from someone who's never been a multimillionaire? What? Where they do that at? That's what we do. But right here with the Billionaire Boss Empire and the Capital Crew, with this epic company, guys, we are learning how to do exactly that. And that's why we have our Mindset Monday, so we can learn how to change our thinking. Learn how, change the way, because yes, we have all been taught, okay, you see your parents working 3, 4 jobs and you think that's how you're supposed to do it, to make it, to survive. But that's not it. It doesn't, no. You don't have to work 2, 3, 4 jobs, working your fingers to the bone, making somebody else wealthy. Take that same energy, that same motivation, and turn it up a notch and make yourself wealthy. And that's what we're doing right here. Guys, I got to go ahead and say this. Miss Jacqueline gave me a praise report this morning. And yes, that's what I'm calling it. Those trades that we got into yesterday morning, she used the PowerGator. And guys, she took her account from, do you want to share it with the group yourself, Miss Jacqueline?
You're doing good. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, she took those trades that we called yesterday, not in her demo account, but in her live account. And she took her account from, I believe she said $89, or was it $86?
86.
$86 to 100 and some dollars. This thing works if you work it, guys. What? Go ahead, Miss Jacqueline.
I was going to say $110.31. I had to put that in there.
Come on, somebody. Come on. We congratulate each other. Yes. That's what we do. We get in here in the morning, we learn how to do this thing, and we put it to action. I am so happy and so proud that you guys are working this thing. I really, really am. I'm so proud of you guys. And you guys know I always say, you get in your demo account and you practice, practice, practice. Get this thing down. And then once you have 13 consecutive positive trades in your favor in a row, that's what consecutive means. Get into your live account. Let's go. Let's start making this money. All right. Stepping down from my soapbox. And now, guys, I'm just happy. I'm so excited for you guys. I really, really am. Like I told y'all yesterday, I know I'm a beast of a master trader, but I want y'all to be better. I want y'all to go up. I'm like, yes, that's my babies right there. Yes. Doing better than me. Yes. That's what I want. So right here, we say, remember, we start off our morning with our I am affirmation. Speak those things over yourself, guys. Okay? Positive, positive. Because sometimes, depending on your situation, depending on where you are, depending on what's going on, Guys, that may be the only positivity that you hear. Speak it over yourself. You need that positivity in your life. So I am a master trader, and with every trade, my balance grows. I am a master recruiter, and like-minded individuals are drawn to me. So what are your 15 or more I am affirmations? Are you making sure you are speaking those before you even enter the call? Be in that positive mindset before you even enter in. Let's look at our food for thought this morning. In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Huh? Oh, thank you, thank you. You guys are so awesome. But think about that. Think about that. If you don't take a chance, if you don't step out, if you don't have enough faith in yourself to be the best, to know that you can do this thing, who else is going to do it? Nobody can want it more than you. You have to want this thing for yourself, because when you want it for yourself, you are going to go after it. Nothing and no one is going to stop you. Nothing and no one is going to block you, because what is for you is for you. So when you sit back and you're like, oh, I should have did this. Oh man, I should have did that. You know what? You're right. You sure should have. What would you be like? What would your situation be like? What would your finances look like if you stepped out and took a chance and made those phone calls that Mr. Kimbrough is talking about, and get these people on your launch call? Because guess what? Everybody that you don't ask, they're not getting in. Let's think about that. Let me say that again. Everybody that you do not ask, they are not getting in. Let that sink for a little bit. Now, let me tell you something. What if you thought about somebody, you thought about giving this information to somebody, you thought about sharing this information with somebody, but you didn't? How bad would you feel if we happened to be in a group session with other individuals and you see that person's name? Oh man, if I had only spoke to them, they could have been on my team. But now they're on somebody else's team because I didn't have enough courage to go speak to them. I thought they were going to say no. See, that's you putting your inflections on somebody else, your ideas on somebody else. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know what they need. So if you don't speak to them, if you don't say anything, guys, they're going to be in the exact same situation that they are in right now. And I'm going to tell you this. Yes, it is true. Everybody is not going to receive it. Everybody is not going to get it. But that's okay. At least you have done your part and let them know. That's it. Let them know the ability that they have to be able to get out of the financial situation that they are in. It's not hard. It's not. But because of us, and here we go, we need to change our mindset. We need to change our mindset. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm speaking to myself too. Okay? We have that inner fear of rejection. Nobody likes rejection. But guess what? We've got to change our mindset and think about this. Hey, you've got to swim through those no's to get to that yes. Because this is not for everybody. Everybody's not going to understand it. Everybody is not going to get it. But for those that are, they know individuals that are. And that's going to help build your team. Okay. All right. That's that. All right, so let's go ahead and get the news. And you're like, Miss Benita, did you see Forex Factory? It's down. Oh my goodness. Let's see if it's back up yet. Let me see. Nope. Now they're having technical problems. All right, guess what? They're not the only one. It's not the only site. No. We are now in fxstreet.com. Baby, nobody is stopping us. Where there's a will, there's a way. When we get into our trades, we need to know what is going on in the news. So like I said, you got forexfactory.com. It's down right now. Okay, we're on fxstreet.com. The other, you can also look at Bloomberg. So trust and believe there is information out there to help you with your trading so you know what's going on in the market. All right, so let's go ahead and look. Let me refresh just to see if anything has changed. There we go. All right. Come up here. There we go. There's today's. Let me make sure. There we go. Here we go. All right. So, excuse me. Yes, these are our folders. They look different than what we're used to seeing with the Forex Factory, but these are still our folders. Okay. So these are lower impact. So we're not concerned about those. This is an orange folder. You can see the color. This is a red folder. Okay. So you guys know it's the orange and the red folders that we concern ourselves with. So let's see. The USD has two orange folders because we got two things going on at 7:30 this morning. So remember, if you are in a currency pair with the USD, 7:30 this morning, orange means proceed with caution. Be careful. Make sure that everything is still good. Okay. Then we come on down. Let's see. Now, because right here it says NA. Now this is the NZD and it's showing an orange folder, but they don't have a time frame for it yet. So what we are going to say, just to be on the safe side, we're going to continue to watch it, but we are going to say that is going to reflect all day for the NZD. Okay, we can look at it and see the information just as if we were in forexfactory.com. Okay, and then 9:50 this morning, got a speech. That's the USD. That's an orange folder. Not as high impact as the red, but it is still an impact. And you know what? That is going to affect the 9:30 bell. So you guys know that the US, the bell rings at 9:30. That's when the market gets started. So this going on right here at 9:50, that is going to affect that 9:30 bell. So just be careful. And then that is 18:30 has an orange folder for that is for AUD, and that is 6:30. 6:30 this evening. So if anyone is in the market at 6:30 this evening, 18:30, that's military time. That's going to be 6:30. And then that's going to be 7 p.m. That is also AUD. Has an orange folder. So be careful with those currency pairs this evening if you're trading. Well, AUD at 7:30 this evening has a red folder. Remember, red folder means whoa, stop, wait. This is not a trade that you want to be in until you know for sure what direction it's going in. So be careful 7:30 this evening if you're trading and you're in with the currency pair of AUD. JPY has an orange folder. Okay, and that's going to be 8:30 this evening. Okay, so this is what we have going on today. All right. Let's see. Let's take a whoa. Well, baby. Okay, you guys know that gold is one of my three. Okay, and yes, I've been doing, like Mr. Kimber said, I've been doing this for a while. He knows that gold is one of mine. But I can't even talk right now. Do you see what gold just did? All right, the 1 hour. Okay, so the 1 hour, it's turning. You see that green is getting ready to approach the red. So it's getting ready to turn from a sell into a buy. The 4 hour, the 4 hour is consolidated. All right, 4 hours going sideways. Remember, the market has three directions: up, down, and sideways. If it's going sideways, no. Because see, the alligator is not eating. So if the alligator isn't eating, neither are we. Wait until it does whatever it's going to do. Wait until it comes out before you even think about touching something like that. Now remember, gold can definitely gain you a lot of money, but just like the US 30, it can lose you a lot of money as well. So you can see it has definitely gone through a period of consolidation and it's trying to come out, but that is not something that you want to touch just yet. Let it finish. Let it finish. There is nothing wrong with waiting. Ladies, how many hours do we wait at the beauty salon to wait to get our hair done? Gentlemen, how long do you wait at the barbershop in line, sitting in the chairs, waiting to get your hair cut? When you are in traffic, you have to wait if it's a traffic jam. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with waiting. Absolutely nothing. All right. Let's see. All right. US 30 had gone down into a sale. Went through a period of slight consolidation. It wasn't really moving that much. Now it looks like it's trying to come out. Remember, the US 30 is not something that we recommend you guys getting into when you are new. You want to wait. Okay? Because like I said yesterday, think about it. The standard lot size for the US 30 is 1. You can't go any lower than that. So every pip, well, I apologize. The US 30 is calculated in points, not pips. So every point for the US 30 is $10. So if you have $100 in your account and that pullback comes back 5 points, that's half your money right there. You are going to blow your account. Now, yes, it would be a beautiful thing to get in positive 5 points and get $50 and be able to gain that. But guys, not until, I'm going to tell you this, not until you have at least $500 to be able to handle the pullback in your account should you even be thinking about touching the US 30. That's not even something you want to think about right now anyway. Okay. GBP USD. It's going. All right. So, this is actually one of the ones that Miss Jacqueline got into this morning. She had gotten into it for a sale, and then she noticed the alligator mouth closing and going in the opposite direction. So she knew she needed to get out. So she was in this for a sale. And as a matter of fact, let me see. Let me make it bigger. Okay. So right here, the green had crossed the red into a sale. But as we can see, that candle was confused. I mean, it was wicked out. It had, the wicks coming out of both ends. But if you were in it for a sale, she noticed that alligator mouth starting to close. It was going back in the other direction. She took her profit and got out. And look what happened. That alligator mouth is open, going into an uptrend, going in the opposite direction. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, we can expect there to be some pullback. Let me bring this down. All right, so let's take a look. Come on. All right, the 1 hour, the green has just crossed the red into a buy. See that? The green has just crossed the red into a buy. What's the 4 hour looking like? The 4 hour is actually a little consolidated. It has gone into some consolidation. It's going sideways. All right. So with that being said, all right, I've got to wait. But yeah, because see, I'm in it for a buy. I'm just going to wait, let it go up a little bit, and then I'm going to take some funds and I'm out. All right, because it's going through something. I'm going to let it go on through. I'm take my profit and I'm out. Okay. All right, so the GBP USD, this would be one to put on your watch list. So remember, anytime you guys come in for training, you should have your pencil and paper, okay, so that you can write down the currency pairs that you are going to go back and take a look at and see if they're marked up, see if they're ready for an entry. You guys know how to do it, okay? What you do is, let's see, let me get another currency pair to mark up. Let's see. And see, look at the momentum of the candle. That one is slowing down. It's in a buy, but that one is slowing down. The 1 hour, nice strong buy. The 4 hour, ooh, also nice strong buy. Okay, so with that being said, the GBP AUD, this would definitely be a good buy. The trend, remember, the trend is your friend. All right, let me see. And this is the 15-minute that we're on right now. So this, let's see. Let me take these away. Well, actually, I'm going to keep that one there. I'm just going to change the color because what I'm looking at doing is, let me see. And what I'm looking at is the strength of that candle. It is starting to slow down. It's starting to pull back. So I know it is getting ready to go through its pullback period. So I'm going to grab this and I'm actually going to pull it down some right here. And then I'm going to change my color because what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, okay, it's in its pullback. I'm going to let it go through its pullback period. But I know that the trend is in a buy. So I would want it to come up to at least here before I get into the trade. I don't want to just jump into it right now because it could, because whatever's going on, it could turn around. But this is a very good point right here that we will be able to enter the trade. And the only reason why I'm not doing a market execution is because of the strength of this candle. It's slowing down. It's starting to weaken. This candle needs to have enough momentum to keep going. And right now it doesn't have it. So let's see what this is. I'm going to lay my ruler down here and I'm going to measure. Ooh, actually, that is really good. That is 15.2 pips. So you're looking right here, that's 15.2 pips. That's a great entry and take profit right there. Okay, and then I'm going to move this, because we do is we look for the first or the second PSAR to place our stop loss, because if there is pullback, more than likely it's not going to go all the way. Let's see, like look at here, right here, there was pullback. It went to the PSAR and then it kept going. It went to the PSAR and it kept going. It did not cross the PSAR. Okay, right here, it went to the PSAR and it did not cross. All right, so that is why we use the first or the second PSAR as far as where we place our stop loss. So we've got a pending order for the GBP AUD. All right, I'm going to turn this line green so you guys can see where our take profit number is. So we've got our entry point, we've got our take profit, and we've got our stop loss. All right. Let me see if you guys can guess what I'm getting ready to pull up. All right.
Benita.
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I was trying to tell you about gold. I'm killing gold right now. Gold is off the chain.
It is. I'm telling y'all, gold gold is that pair. Hey, if you guys want to get in and practice in your demo account on gold, go for it. Go for it. Now with the gold, you can use smaller lot sizes, but you can get a lot of money with that gold. It's no joke. All right, so for our pending order, we're saying it's going to get to a certain point and it's going to continue into a buy. So our pending order is going to be a buy stop. That's what we're looking for. Okay. So that's what we're looking for. Get to a certain point and keep going. All right. Now, we want to kind of move a little quickly because that candle is starting to get some momentum on it. So it may end up being a market execution because it's about to get to our number. All right. I'm going to come up here to new order. I'm going to do a pending order. I want to do a buy stop. This is the number I wanted to activate at 1.84369. I'm going to go ahead and say place. Yes. All right. Now, let me tell you why I did that. Because, hold on. There it is, GBP AUD. Because it was moving so quickly. Guys, that's not the one I wanted to do. How y'all let me do that? Make sure you're on the right currency pair. New order.
I was about to say that because I said the same thing.
I know.
So.
Yeah, you know why? Because I was just trying to hurry up, and that's what can happen, guys. That's an excellent teaching moment. I'm actually glad that I did that. That's something that you want to make sure you guys always 3, 6, 9. Go ahead and place it. There we go. There we go. See, I knew it. I knew it. It's right there. It is right there. That's why I wanted to hurry up and get it in, but I got it in on the wrong one. I was on GBP USD. You want to make sure that you're on GBP AUD because that's the currency pair that we're working with. Let's go back to new order. If you happen to open up the wrong one, guys, you can always select the drop down and choose your currency pair from here. Okay? So it's not a problem. It absolutely is not a problem. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to the GBP USD. I'm gonna say new order, but it's not GBP USD that I want. It is GBP AUD, and I want to not do a market execution, you know what? We're trying to modify our order, so it's trying to get us to do a new one because I went into another. But this is what I wanted you to see. If you open it up and you're not in the correct one, it's okay. You can select the drop down box, and there it is. All right, so here what we're going to do. We've got our trade down here waiting because we put in our pending order. We're going to double click and make sure that the type is modified because we want to modify our order. Okay, down here is our modify order box. So this is where we make our changes. Up here is anything that we have already had selected, which we just have our lot size. We don't have our stop loss and take profit yet. So we're getting ready to enter that in. Come right here to my stop loss box. And this is the reason why I kind of move it over so that I can see my markup on my trading view. Right here is the stop loss. All right, so that's the number that we are entering in here. Is this number right here. 1.83643. Stop loss. Then I come here. Let's see. See, and I'm looking at this candle. We're starting to get some confusion. So it's definitely pulling back, and that's why we want it to start later. We need it to get enough momentum because see, it can get up to here. Okay, let me go ahead and put my take profit in so I can show you. Here's the take profit number right here. 1.84518. And then modify. So it's there. It's ready. It's got the stop loss. It's got the take profit. It's ready. Let me come up here to my GBP AUD so that we can see where we've laid it. There's our stop loss. When I hover over it, it lets me know that I am 72.6 pips away from my entry point. Entry point is all the way up here. As new candles form, it's going to form new PSARs, and you are going to move that stop loss behind the next PSAR that forms. This is my entry point, so we can see it will come up to at least here. But we need it to keep going. We need it to push on through. So it's not going to activate. Remember, let me pull this over. Then I'm going to go to GBP AUD right here. So not until both of these numbers cross this threshold will it activate. So it's not going to activate until both of those numbers cross. Here's my take profit, and that is 14.9 pips. Okay, so with that, you're able to hover over it and see how much you're going to gain. If it's going to hit your stop loss, you're going to see how much you're going to lose. If that is too much, if you're like, I don't want to risk that much. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm good. All right, if you're saying, oh, Ms. Benita, I know that I don't want to risk that much. Now, guys, remember, this is based on your lot size. Okay, and remember, your lot size that you're using is based on your account balance so that you don't blow your account. Okay, so if you hover over the stop loss and you're like, I don't want to risk that much, hover, left click, and move. Okay, now what I want you to see is this area right here. So I'm going to do it over here. Watch, this is the order number, and it's saying that this is stop loss. When I hover and hold it down and move it, right here is letting me know how much it would be in the negative. Right here is letting me know how many pips. Okay, so how many pips and how much are you willing to risk? You get that number, you say, Okay, I'm comfortable with that. And then you leave it there. The reason why we have you put it below the PSAR is, like I said, if you don't want it to hit your stop loss, if you're okay with the pullback, if you can handle, because understand this, if there is pullback and it comes down to this PSAR right here, as a matter of fact, I'm going to move this. If it comes down to here as a pullback, do you see how much that is? That is 61.5 pips from your entry point. Okay? And that's how much you would lose. So, can your account balance handle that pullback? Can you handle it coming down to here? Because if it pulls back, it's a good chance that it's going to come down to here. And then it'll turn around and go on its way. So, if your account can handle that pullback, then just place it under that PSAR. Protect your stop loss with the PSAR. Okay, so think about that. There it is. Our trade is activated. It's running. They hit the threshold. It popped up, hit it, and then came right back down. And that's okay. And remember, you are going to always enter a trade into the negative. It will always be in the negative when you enter a trade. Well, why is that, Miss Benita? I'm so glad you asked. That is because, remember, when you're entering in a trade, you are either buying from someone or you are selling to someone. And that someone is your broker. So there is a fee. Okay? So that is why anytime you enter a trade, there's going to be in the negative, and that's the spread. So when you think about let's go back to here. This pipette right here, those two numbers, that is the spread. So the closer they are, the better. Because it's not going to be that much. Okay? All right. So we're going to allow it to do what it's going to do. We know that the candle is not that strong. We know, here it is, we're looking at the stochastic, it's up above the 82. So according to our stochastic, we know that that is the highest point. Get ready to sell. It's overbought. So that means it's entering in the pullback. They have overbought. So now they've got to release some. They've got to sell some. No worries. We're going to ride out that pullback because you're not using a lot size that is too big. All right. So that is that trade. Let's see. Let's come back here. All right. Let's see. Let's look at Euro USD. And that's another one that is running away. All right. Nice strong buy. The 1 hour also. Nice buy. It did have some pullback, but it kept going. 4 hour. Also, nice strong buy. So, the trend is your friend. It is in a buy. So, what we will do, let's go ahead and lay down our lines and see where it could possibly be going. Do I have a line already from previously? The stop loss up here is probably a previous line. But let me keep backing it out. Let's look at it. There it is. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do this. All right, so this is how we do our support and resistance lines. Okay, so that we can see the zone, so we can see possibly where is this trade going. So this dotted line going across right here, that's the current price. That's where it is. So what I would do is come up here and turn my candles into a line. And what this actually is, this is actually a moving average. Okay, so I'm going to stretch it out just a little bit. Then I'm going to move it over so that I can see better. And I'm going to do it like this. All right. Now, where those peaks are, that is where it has tried to push through resistance and didn't make it. And it turned around and went back the other way. All right, so I'm going to come up here and I'm going to grab a line. I'm going to turn it blue because that's the color that I have chosen for my support and resistance. And then as I move my crosshair, I can look across and see where those peaks are touching several times. So what that means is the candle has come up to that point, tried to push through, couldn't, and came back down. Came back, tried it again, couldn't, came back down. All right, so that's what I'm seeing right here. I can see that it's touched 1, 2, 3 times. Okay, and let's see. Can definitely lay down another one. Come up here, grab another line, and I'm looking. All right, right here. You guys see what I see? I'm gonna lay it down. Here, it tried to push up, couldn't, finally got through, then it came back down, couldn't come back through. Okay, so it touched here, touched, 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 touched. Now, let's go back to where we were. Let's come, turn our candles back on. So what we are seeing right now is that it is actually sitting at a support and resistance line. So that is why it's having trouble getting through. That's a support and resistance line. Let me see, how long do we have? Okay, we have 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes before our next candle. See, but it's right there. Man, it looks good too. Let me get my measure. And let's see, what are we looking at from here to here? How many? 22.6 pips. That looks good. Let me see. What was, okay, euros is past. Okay. All right, trade number 2. Say Euro USD. Let's see. It's really, really trying to push through. Come on. Come on. All right, Euro USD, we are going to do a, let's see. I'm going to turn this line right here red. We're going to do a market execution.
Hey, just to let y'all know, I closed out gold because I'm getting ready to leave, but it only took me like, I've been closed it out. I closed it out at $115 and it only took like 5 minutes. This is the power of what you have right now, y'all. $115, 5 minutes, and for it, I'm out of here.
And this is our entry point. So it's not a pending order. You know what? Let me not turn it pink because I don't want you guys getting confused. I'll turn it yellow. That's our entry point. So from here to here, let's see, we'll do a market execution on EUR USD. Come back to our trading view. EUR USD, I've got it right here. I'm going to move it over so I can see my numbers. Market execution, new order, Market execution for a buy. We're getting into it for a buy. All right. Then I'm going to mark our, let's see, click, modify our order. Come down, modify order, and our stop loss is the number that I have right here. Put it right here. 1.17762. Okay, and then our take profit, okay, is this number right here. 1.18283. All right, so that order is running. Here's our stop loss. It is 31.8 pips away from our entry point. When I bring this down, you can see here's our take profit, 20.3 pips. All right. Now, this is what I should have did. Now, guys, don't do what I'm getting ready to do. I just want to show you something. I'm just going to show you something. All right. So we are in it for a buy. I'm going to do the same thing. All right. So right here, this is EUR USD with a lot size of 1, a standard lot size. This is the EUR USD with a standard lot size of 0.01. So yes, it might be small, but it is not going to blow your account if your balance is low. Okay? It is not going to blow your account if your balance, if you don't have that much in your account balance. So that's what I want you guys to see, the difference. Yes, having a higher lot size is going to gain you more money, but in the same token, it will lose you a lot of money. All right, it's 5:58. Let's see. So this is why I want to make sure, I mean, guys, you know, I really, because I don't want you blowing your account. Okay. So do you guys see the importance of this, of knowing based on how much money you have, how much you should be risking in your trades? Okay. Because now I'm going to come in and I'm going to do the stop loss and the take profit on the lower lot size so that you can see, and I'll need to use a different number because 1.17790, I'm using a different number so that when I hover over it, you'll actually be able to see it. Because if they're right over top of each other, you're not, there is only going to read one of the stop loss. It's going to read the first one that you placed. All right, so 1.1823.5. Okay, now I'm placing it. All right, this is the stop loss for the lower number. $2.86, because that's 28.6 pips. If you have $100 in your account, $2.86 is not going to blow your account. Okay? And you will gain, let me get the right one, here it is, 15.9 pips. That's going to get you $1.59. Guys, those add up. Those add up. And when you are able to add those up and get more and more, Then at that point, as you grow your account balance, you can start using the higher lot sizes. Okay. This one, you're looking at 98 pips at this lot size, and that's going to get you your profit goal for the day. This lot size, you're looking to get 73 pips for the day to achieve your profit goal for the day. Okay? So that's why lot size is so important. Guys, this is not a get rich quick scheme. We are not looking to gain a lot of money real quick. We are doing this the smart way. We are building, we are growing, we are compounding our account balance. And the more trades that we get into, the more practice that we get into, that is going to grow that much more. All right, we've got another PSAR. So you guys already know I'm going to come, grab my stop loss, left click, hold, and move it right up under that PSAR that was just formed. So as you can see, now that took the price down. That stop loss is not as much as it was when it was down here. It's getting closer and closer with every time that candle, next candle forms. That's another PSAR. Is getting you closer and closer to your entry point. The closer you are to your entry point, the less the stop loss is going to be. Okay. All right. So those are our trades for the morning. It is 6:02. Mr. Kimbrough, would you like to close us out this morning? Are you able to?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much once again for doing what you do. Y'all, hey, if you got value out of this and you're getting value every month, I know you must be because you keep returning. Y'all, tell somebody else about what you are learning and bring them to the cause. It doesn't even matter if they're not a part of the business. You know, let them see it. They may not understand it at first, but they may be intrigued by what is being taught. Miss Benita is very good at what she does. She breaks it down, you know, because like I say, we still learning. We are all learning together. But she has a knack of breaking it down to the bare minimum. And like I said, we actually working on something else to really be able to put you in profit really fast. And like she said earlier, y'all, stop just sitting back, just waiting. I know you want to just know everything about it, but we have a thing in this industry called paralysis analysis. You know, if you know how to do the strategy, then get off into your live account and make some money. And know that you're probably gonna lose some, but it doesn't matter. Just I'm gonna tell you like a quick little story from when I first started. Right, I was with my mentor. They call him the sniper because he does US 30 and he has really good interest. Was trading with him, and we get on 5 o'clock calls just like this. But we was on our 9 o'clock call at that time, and he had made a call, and I think I had won like 5 trades in a row with him, and I was making good money. I mean, like really good. So he made a call, and for whatever reason, it turned around on us, and I lost like $1,300 at that time. And one whop, I lost $1,300, and it didn't even faze me because I knew that I could make the money back. And I told him about it. He said, "Well, you know, you lost 1,300. I lost 13,000." And it was like it didn't even faze him. He said, "I'll make it back tomorrow," like it was nothing. Y'all, that is where we want to get to. We want to get to the point where we don't really, it's not that we don't care about the money, but you want to have the confidence in yourself that if you do lose it, you can make it right back. Mm-hmm. So You got to get into your live account and you got to have confidence in yourself. There is a reason why we say every morning that we are master traders. You are a master trader. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to be confident. Get in there, start trading, make money, lose money. You never ever truly lose unless you don't learn from your mistakes. So every time you lose, every time you lose money in the market, you need to take a step back and analyze why you lost it. Every single time you lose money, step back and ask yourself, why did I lose this? Check your entry points, check your analysis on the trade, check everything, and understand why you lost that trade. And then get right back in the market and make that money back. You got to do it, y'all. That's the only way that you're going to truly become a master trader. You have to do your analysis. You have to study. You have to get in there. You have to grind. You have to be in your live account. You can make money in your demo account all day, but it never counts until you get, I'm a wrestling coach, right? You can get in practice and you can run moves all day and pin as many people as you want to in practice. But until you get out on that mat, it is not going to count. So I'm telling y'all, get out of practice, go get in your live account, get out on that mat, wrestle, pin the market. Pin the market, y'all. You can do this. You can. That's why you're on this call every morning. You can do this. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. And I'm telling y'all, we're working on something. Like I said, I made $115 in 5 minutes this morning. 5 minutes. Now think if you duplicate that over and over and over again, y'all, we got the Mecca right here. So that's all that I have this morning, y'all. I'm excited. I stay excited. If you know me, I stay excited about this because I know what it's going to do for each and every one of us. So stay on your grind. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there's Jacqueline posted something in the chat that I wanted to make sure we went over. That was absolutely awesome. She said that she's lost $50 because she forgot to set her stop loss. Lesson learned. I told her we have all been there.
Yep.
Baby, I lost $938.
Yeah.
Doing exactly that. So yes, yes, yes. That's why I tell you guys, and I say it over and over. You don't have to set a take profit, but always, always set a stop loss. And we've forgotten to do it. It's it happens. But when go ahead.
Yeah, as I say, and it's going to happen. It's going to be. I'd have put trades in and completely forgot about them. Came back days later and be like, man, when did I put this in? And I made money and lost money because I forgotten about trades. Y'all, you're going to make mistakes. That's just what it's going to be like that. But minimize your mistakes. We can. Hey, y'all, everybody, we should be feasting on Christmas. I'm telling y'all. Like I say, y'all, like I say every morning, you could have chosen to be anywhere else, but you chose to be right here with these billionaire bosses. And I truly, truly, truly do appreciate you. And I want you to know that my goal is for me to be wealthy, but I don't want to be there by myself. I truly want to help each and every one of you be wealthy with me. I want you to be at the top with me. So, y'all, please tell other people about what you're learning. Get them on the calls. And don't forget that we are launching this week. Let me know. Launch. I am launching Thursday at 8 o'clock. I hope the rest of you ride with me. Let's go. Let's get it.